No, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Here we go. We're at the Blackberry Playbook.
So, first thing that we like to highlight about the Playbook is you, of course, have things like your standard on-screen gestures, but after your on-screen gestures, we actually have a lot of control around the actual bezel itself. So, as probably a good demo, let's say you just opened up an application such as Adobe Reader, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to open, and then click on something. Now, you have no notification bar because we want to give you the full screen, but you probably, like, there's no button. So how do I get back where I want? Using the bottom bezel and going up will actually launch back into your main screen, where you can then go ahead and decide and say, hey, let me open up another app or use something that's already running. If you've got multiple apps already running and you know you just want to flip between them, you could actually use the side bezel, so going left or right will actually allow you to flip between them on the fly. So let's go ahead and open up a website here. Yeah, I didn't want the mobile one sucks. Let's do the full one. Oh, whatever. We're just going to, we'll just do that since I think all those book well, and I can't type apparently.
It's all good.
So pull up the full website. I don't want the mobile one. But as that's pulling up, another gesture that you have, so we've gone over the bottom, we've gone over the sides. Your options are always from the top of the screen. So going from the top down will bring up your option screen. So for the browser, the options would be things like opening up another website and flipping between them.
So that wouldn't open up a separate card or action.
Exactly, you're still staying within the browser, and then you can still flip between the browser without having the page refresh. It doesn't have to reload anything because it's all updating in real time in the background anyway. So let's go ahead and click on a video. So full flash experience, pre-installed on all the devices, very fast, very fluid experience, and then to kind of show off that true multitasking capabilities, I could still keep that video going if I want to. I think we have the option set to stop right now, but I can keep that going if I want, or throw that away, and let's say I do want to keep a video going. Oops. I'll go ahead and open up my videos, and this is what true multitasking really is. If I've got a video playing, I can still flip between my open applications, and the video will actually still keep going. So,
now does that affect battery life? It seems like that guy's running on the side. I forgot to turn him off. That's just going to kill my battery, isn't it?
Well, that's actually an option we're giving to the user. Like if you want to have it pause or shut down or whatever, that's actually an option that people could set themselves. But the way I look at it is, for me, nobody else really does this. For one thing, like letting the videos keep playing. And the question that I've actually had asked, people go, well, why would I want the video playing when I'm not looking at it? And I said, well, simple. I got plenty of reasons I can think of. I go, I love sports. I don't always get to watch the game, so the first thing I do when I get home, I usually go to ESPN or FoxSports.com or whatever, and I'll play the highlight reel from Flash, but then half of the show is just the people talking and not really showing any video. So I'm just listening, but other tablets, when you go away from the video, it pauses and shuts down the video until you reopen it. In this, I could go to the website, play a Flash video, go play a game on my device and do something else and still hear the audio playing, and if I'm doing something and they go, oh, check out this play. Oh, okay, no big deal. I can just sit up there and use the bezel, the video's still going, and I can jump back and forth. Or if I get a message or update or app update, whatever it is, I don't have to close the app, go to the home screen, launch a new app. Using more gestures, I could actually use the top of the screen, pull down my notification bar, jump between anything, music, applications, whatever notifications, or use the other corner and pop up the keyboard whenever I want. And that's what really kind of showcases that power of true multitasking, is keep going, don't really stop what you're doing. And when we say true multitasking, I've only got a couple things open now, so we'll step it up a little bit, and I'm going to throw in an OpenGL demo in here with the movie playing, and I don't think most consumers would do an OpenGL video, but just kind of highlight this is going to render in real time, so it's going to start to build a flower, but I'm going to let that do its thing. My movie is still playing, so let's go ahead and throw in another OpenGL demo in there while we're at it.
So what is the hardware on this? What's behind the scenes here?
So you're looking at a Texas Instruments 1 GHz dual-core processor.
So there's two 1 GHz processors.
Two 1 GHz processors, 1 GB of RAM
into
the unit as well. 7-inch screen with a 1024 by 600 resolution. And so 7-inch diagonal to diagonal, in case people want to know. And I'm trying to think. I guess that's something we didn't mention is the camera. You're looking at a 3 megapixel front-facing camera, 5 megapixel rear-facing camera. Both cameras actually record.
Hey, how you doing?
At 1080p. You still have your options to change whatever you want. And keep in mind, while I'm moving around with the camera, nothing else has stopped going. Well, video should be over now, so but everything just keeps going. And if I want to throw something away, you can just kind of toss it out. And then even after that, the reason we have the Blackberry over here is actually showcasing the Blackberry Bridge feature.
Okay.
So let's say I don't know, you just happen to be on the Playbook and you got a BBM message. Our idea for a perfect tablet phone scenario is not to have to put down the tablet for hardly anything. So if I get a BBM update and I happen to be on my Blackberry, it's not actually syncing, it's actually a secure Bluetooth connection, a Bluetooth bridge from the Blackberry to the Playbook. So everything like email, contacts, calendars, Blackberry Messenger, tasks will all be mirrored from the Blackberry to this. So as an example, you don't have to have them both open at the same time for the demo. I'm just going to show you for the sake of demonstration purposes.
Sure.
But let's say I typed a message on my torch first.
Okay.
So if I were to, I don't know, bang something out, when I hit enter over here, it's over here in real time. And then vice versa, if I type something over here and hit submit, it's over here in real time.
So if I just didn't happen to be lucky enough to own a Blackberry phone, could any of this work?
No.
Okay.
All Blackberry Bridge. All
Okay.
Blackberry Bridge.
Now, if I understand the Blackberry Bridge would be proprietary, but if I, wanted to send something to my phone and I happen to have Windows Phone 7 or WebOS, any of the other ones, would I be able to send anything?
Like just if you have a file or something you want to send somebody or whatever, yeah.
You can just attach it like normal. You can, okay. But if you have both, you get something special.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
It kind of amplifies your Blackberry.
Okay. Fair enough.
And the real benefit of having a bridge versus a sync, where most companies sync info, is when you're syncing, it means that you're actually draining battery on your tablet. Plus, it also means you're using double the data because you're using data here and here, unless this is on Wi-Fi.
So that's just a push over?
Exactly. It's just an instantaneous Bluetooth push. Plus, my favorite feature of the bridge is, think about this. Like maybe you're at home and, I don't know, you have some friends over, your girlfriend's there, whatever, and she says, let me use your Playbook. But you're worried about her, I don't know, accidentally deleting something off of your device or seeing something on there that you don't want her to see. You can say, no problem. Give her the Playbook, and all you have to do on your Blackberry, turn off the bridge, all your information deletes. And if she has a
temporary? I'm not sure.
It's only showing when you're bridged.
So if
think of it like
I have shared contacts though. If I had shared contacts, it's not deleting because I turned off my Blackberry, right?
It's not deleting, it's just removing it from the Playbook.
So it's just invisible or it's not there?
It's not there. It's because all what's really happening, it's kind of just wirelessly projecting what's on your Blackberry to the Playbook. So when you stop the bridge, it just doesn't show anymore. So I like that scenario because it means multiple people can actually share one Playbook. You can actually give it to somebody else, turn off your bridge, they can actually pair their Blackberry to the Playbook, but they only see their information, not yours. So multiple people can actually just flip back and forth and not interfere with each other.
Now I know that most of this stuff that you have here is Adobe Air and Flash related, right? Is there another API or anything that you know of that you can?
Yeah, and let me see. I have a pretty horrible memory, so I'm going to go ahead and actually pull up our website here because we actually launched most of that info. So let's see. I know I have. It should be in my recent history somewhere. Let's see. There it is. So we'll pull up our website. This is actually where we have a lot more of our hard specs and things like that if you wanted to get that later. But it should be, where was it? It should be towards the bottom. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Let's see.
Now, is this a WebKit browser? Do you have any idea of that?
It's actually our own web.
Proprietary browser.
It's our own Playbook OS, but it's full Flash. Let's see. Where is my? Oh no, it's below that, I think. SDK, no. There it is. So there goes the different various SDKs. So we really went with a very open ecosystem for developers. So they can pretty much use whatever language that they want.
But nothing that existing on BlackBerry works on this, right?
Actually, one of the SDKs that'll be available is they still have to kind of port it over to the Playbook.
Sure.
But there's an SDK in development to kind of make that transition a lot easier.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that I need to know?
I'm trying to think. We kind of hit up most of the major features, I believe. I mean, overall, really the multitasking sets it apart. Nothing else has stopped. That 1080p recording, that Blackberry Bridge feature, your multiple pages, very open ecosystem, full documents to go premium. One of the companies we bought, so DataViz. So you'll have the premium version pre-installed on the unit. And for anybody wondering about if the device is going to slow down when you have some stuff running, I don't think most people will ever have their picture gallery, the browser, their calendar, their camera, a couple OpenGL videos, Adobe Reader running at the same time.
Sure, it definitely has. Do you know how many apps you're expecting to launch with?
I don't. That's something that we'll be announcing in the near future.
And what is the approximate release date?
Just Q1 at this point.
Q1. Is there a price point yet?
Competitive.
Competitive. Fair enough.
So we're going to be very competitive. A lot of the hard details coming weeks.
Totally understand.
Coming weeks.
All right. Well, thank you very much.